Hello, hello. WIP IT Sunday. Mr. Commandant.
Good morning.
And down below would be Keenan, but he forgot his glasses, so he had to go get those. Sector in the house. Evening, fellas. Good evening.
Good evening.
Got the robotic arm that I extended for my Dragon custom. Primed it a couple times, sanded it. Filler primer, helped fill in the gaps from smoothing. I did one last sanding. I think one more coat of primer, should have it ready for paint. I was cleaning out the scribe line with the edge of my sculpting tool.
I hear a lot of noise going on downstairs. I wonder if I should be worried about that.
Yeah.
I got always when you're painting these parts, tape up your sockets and your areas you don't want excess paint.
Prep work. Prep work.
You don't want too much paint buildup on those.
Sir. We do not prep work in this place.
I know it's a dirty word. It's like when you say work around Maynard G. Gibbs. Work! We're trying to get the fonts to say sorry.
Alright, now I can see what I'm doing.
Hey. I'm what you would call legally blind without my glasses. Oh.
I'm not.
There's no CC for me without them. Is it your butt acting up again? Or is it your shoulder? Is
Me?
it your shoulder?
Yeah, he's asking you.
Oh.
Or is it all the above?
What are you talking about?
You sound like you're in pain.
Well, I just think that's my life now. It's like my neck, which is connected to my shoulder somehow.
This is me now.
Party on, Darth. Right.
They say once you're over 40, you don't.
Once you hurt yourself, you're always hurt.
Yep, you're not healing up anymore. It's collecting.
That's just the way it is for the rest of your life.
Collecting minor.
Unacceptable.
Hey, there's one way out. Come on, get in there. Sufferable.
Painting up one of these hairless Karen Roger heads I have, and I'll use it for eventually when I get around to making hard case 2.0. I think this is going to be the head. I just need some hair to go on it.
What? You still make ultra reverse?
I do. They've just been on pause for a little bit.
Yeah, I was wondering if we were going to change your logo there.
Well, I need to get back to working on my Final Form Prime that I started a while back to replace the two I don't have anymore.
Yeah. Well,
Still got my first form prime.
oh no. I got too much stuff here. It's not.
What's funny is the fact that even though I made 2 final form primes before, now only one of those are still in existence.
What happened to the other one?
It's still the guy who convinced me to sell me the first one to him. Great guy. That he loves the character about you more than I do. And he bought my first final form prime I built. Then I made that second one just like that's going to make the sale. He bought it off eBay. Then asked me if I can turn the first one I got from him into a first form prime, so he can have both versions. I'm like, okay. Part of it too is I didn't want to have to commission somebody else to mess with one of my customs. If anybody's going to tear it apart and redo it, me.
Should be you.
Yeah. And it turned out nice too when I redid it.
Oh yeah, I did change the thread. Change it back.
One of the things that I'm going to do is with Ultraverse Customs, I bought 3 of those darkness marbles used for fodder. I'm going to use one of those to make mantra.
Oh.
Or mantra, however you want to pronounce her name. I always pronounce it mantra since it's a chick, but it's also a dude soul trapped in a woman's body, and end up having both souls still reside in the body. So, yeah, and it's a
Might be running out of red thread here. Joanne Fabric closed. Holy shit! What up? You think, oh, well, you don't have fabric, and I'm like, yeah, that's a problem, but I also don't have thread. Whenever you need like a certain thread, it's obnoxious when you go to Michael's or Hobby Lobby and they got like a selection of 20. You go to Joann's and they got like an entire aisle.
Had the entire aisle.
Had an entire aisle. I guess more than just me needs to be buying from them. Which is weird because I go in stores and there won't be a soul in that thing. But every time I went to Joann's, they always had people milling about in the store. Seems like I had. Oh yeah, it sure did right there. There you go, me. Smart. See that study saying that creatine is one of the best supplements for your brain?
What?
Yeah, improves cognitive function and memory by like 30%. Strongest. All those times I drink energy drinks because I was tired was the right thing to do.
Is there
Nice. Monster has a really good flavor right now, by the way, though. Viking berries. I don't really consider myself like a connoisseur, but I think all the energy drinks are nasty. Kind of nasty tasting, you know?
Mm-hmm.
Like that Viking berry is not. It is it's quite tasty.
You know what else is a good energy drink? This thing called coffee.
That's not a good energy drink.
It's fabulous.
It's hot.
If you drink
It's
enough of
hot. You drink it black with nothing else in it.
it, if you drink enough of it, protects you from vampires.
Coffee?
Yeah.
That's the first time I ever heard that.
I sent you the video.
Oh, because his heart exploded?
Yeah.
I remember now.
I feel anxious.
So I posted that in the Cabal if people were wanting cheap no-sew capes.
Did you get a response?
Yeah, so far there's been no negative pushback. It's all been positive. Yeah, man. We need some cheap soft goods for these figures. And I thought, oh no.
Didn't say cheap.
Yeah, I don't say cheap. I say inexpensive. The fabric is old, but when I bought it, it was almost $20 a fucking yard. You know what I'm saying?
Wow.
And it ain't what I refer to as cheap. But I got a significant amount of it.
Yeah, but how many capes can you get out of 20 yards of fabric?
Oh, I didn't buy 20 yards of it. Yeah, it was
I mean,
$20 a yard.
How many can you get out of a yard of fabric?
Well, the no-sew, no glue, I have a man 15, 20, 30, 40, somewhere in there. I got a lot of it.
Yeah.
But it's if they want that fabric. And if not, I have two other. I have a white furry.
Darth says that suffering from migraines and the caffeine from coffee can help with them. I used to get migraines a lot too, Darth. Ended up mine's coming from high blood pressure. Once I start doing high blood pressure medicine, I don't get headaches very often anymore. I used to get migraines a lot. And find out the reason for it. My blood pressure was so high that my doctor at the time was like, I don't think we can let you leave. I was like, well, I'm leaving. It's like a Friday. I was like, I'm going to my brother's house.
Bro, when I had malaria, when I went to the doctor, I was running 106-degree fever when they tested me on their thermometer. And they're like, we can't let you leave. I was like, my then wife was upstairs in labor trying to give birth. And I said, man, you better get some orderlies over here because I don't think you're big enough to keep me here.
That's pretty much that kind of when I let them know. It's like, I'm gonna leave. I'm gonna leave.
Which at the time I didn't understand the significance of 106-degree fever.
Yeah, that's brain damage territory.
Yeah.
That's back when I was in like
Any prolonged fever over 103, I think, is brain damage territory.
I had to take an IQ test, and I had to sign a waiver saying I'd never give blood because of potential complications.
From malaria?
Yeah. There could be like a 7-year delay, and you could like miraculously come back. Which it's been well over 7 years, and I haven't had a relapse. So, and I told the doctor then, I was like, "Well, how will I know if I'm relapsed?" He said, "You went through this for a week. I'm sure you'll remember." I was like, all right.
Doctors do not understand how stubborn we can be. So I love it. So it's like, was it something about like stubbornness will kill more men than causes more death in men and anything. And I was like, no, it doesn't. No, I forget what it was.
No.
What the hell was it? Something about stubbornness causing the men to die early. Like, then somebody's like, spray paint. No, we won't.
I'm all right with the going first. As a matter of fact, that's the deal.
Darsh is like 106. What the F? How did you not die?
Because
stubborn.
Yeah. I think 107 is not recorded in medical science, or 108 is 100% fatal. No ifs, ands, or buts. And when I finally got into the hospital and they stuck the thermometer not in my mouth, it was 106.9.
Not in your mouth. That sounds
it wasn't in my mouth. That's not where they took my temperature from. They started taking it out of my mouth.
They buy you dinner.
It was 107 point something, and they're like, "Oh, I think that's wrong."
And that person wasn't even a doctor.
ER doctor. In the Army, I was in Korea at the time.
I think that answers. Darth was asking, "How'd you get malaria?" But
that answers that question.
There's a lot of circulating rumors. They say I got it when I was in Japan, but we had a small.
I kind of think Korea sounds more likely than Japan to get malaria.
There was a little outbreak in my unit. We had 3 or 4 people broke out with it, and only one of us had went to Japan. So, but all of us had went to Dagmar North. So if I was a betting man,
but that's probably where you got it.
Yeah, feel pretty confident that's where I got it.
Darth, Mr. Don's a veteran. So he served overseas. That's why he was over there.
Oh, thank you.
My quote-unquote combat tour was in Korea because we're still at war with North Korea. We got my smallpox and anthrax and all that stuff.
Don was asking, Darth was asking you, Don, was it the Gulf War?
No, this was early 2000s. 2003 through 6, 3 through 6, I think.
He said, okay, my bad, wrong war.
Yeah.
Mr. Don ain't that old.
No. Who? Which one of us is older, Kenan?
I don't know.
80.
I'm older.
I'm the youngest one on the string, baby.
I'm 48.
I'm younger than you.
I'm the old man on the stream. Get off my lawn!
My green tortino. Oh, I don't have anything to drink. Oh, boy. Need that like Cannon needs his glasses.
Darth says, Don, let me get this straight. While you were having 106 fever, one of your kids was being born. Is that right?
Yes and no. The way malaria works is that it hides in your liver, right? And then they spill out into your bloodstream, and then you run a fever. The fever kills them, and it cooks them to death, right? And then they get expelled. So you run a fever and you don't. You run a fever, you don't. And usually on a 24-hour cycle. So I was in one of my fever periods when my wife was in Braxton Hicks, and we wound up going to the hospital because she was due. We were in the area in the time frame, but she just wound up, and it wasn't actual labor, so we came home. So while I went into the hospital for 2 weeks to get treated for malaria, she was pregnant the whole time. She waited for me to get out of the hospital before she went into labor with my daughter. Maybe I don't give her enough recognition for that. So, wasn't very much longer after that. All that nonsense was over with. That I went on a quasi-maternity leave. It was a bad month. I lost like 40 pounds.
Right.
Back then, I wasn't a big guy.
Speaking of that, are you still doing the Ozempic stuff?
Yeah. Oh man, I hope they don't ever take that away from me.
I had to quit taking it because it put me in the hospital.
Yeah. Well, I mean, not me. I've been on it for about a year now, and I just really don't want to be a slave to food again.
Apparently, my body don't like Gila Monster like Venom.
You don't like cosplaying as a Gila monster?
Yep. That's what Ozempic is. Gila Monster Venom. Lizard Venom. That's them left over in the fridge. couple weeks, last week, I saw it was still stuck in there. I was like, no, I'm gonna throw that shit out.
Yeah, I went off of it for a while because of scheduling conflicts with the mail. We had a rough mail period a couple months ago.
It didn't work on me anyway. Like appetite suppressed and stuff.
Oh,
It did the first week. And after that, quit working.
it works magically well for me.
Not so much for me. Daughter says, well, it's quite a unique story for sure. I've never heard anything like that. Very interesting. Glad you recovered from it.
Yeah, that was a long time ago. I got out of the military, like completely out and done in 2009. So, long time ago. I know that doesn't sound like a long time ago, but it's almost 20 years ago now.
Time flies. I got looking. I logged in LinkedIn for the first time in forever. Like, had to grab like a page off LinkedIn, update one of our websites. I saw like I had a message like, "You got some work anniversary." What? I was like, I've been working at my current job for 18 years.
I just crossed the 7-year mark at my job.
Technically full time. Yeah, 18 years. That message, it's been like September when I got that message, but I didn't go full time until like January the following year. So it is 18 years now. Another 12, I can get a free parking permit.
Oh.
Another 12, I want to retire.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Now you don't feel like working another 20 years. How much longer you got, Cannon? Figuratively and realistically.
Well,
Forever.
No. No.
I'm pretty sure I'm
are you?
purgatory.
Remember, he's got multiple kids to put through school. So those are very expensive.
Implications. I have
Children are expensive.
Yes.
I have the boy.
Hey, one thing I like about my dogs, they don't go to college.
The girls are one is already 18. She'll be 19 this year, and the other one will be 17 this year. The oldest already has a job. I'm not sure she's going to college.
Mm-hmm. That way stuff is anymore. It's like
There's not a whole lot of draw or reason to go to college anymore.
nope.
Other than like job requirements, like if you want to go to the FBI and be a special agent, you got to have a 4-year degree. But unless the job requires it, man, nobody cares. You know how many people's asked me about my college degree? You know how many jobs where I've put it on the application and had to submit a thing for it, asked what my GPA was? Same answer to both of those questions.
None.
None. Never, not a once. Nobody cares.
Sector says that Cannon at cradle to grave. I'm there with you, buddy.
Well,
I was in Podunk, Mississippi for a long time, and I thought that's just what it is. But I'm not in Podunk, Mississippi anymore, you know. And I've applied for 3 jobs up here, and still nobody cares, nobody asks.
I'll be right back.
Well, crap, that's gonna be something to drink. I guess I can't.
Just plan on dropping dead in the middle of the work floor and having somebody else deal with it.
So the next time you fall out of your chair, instead of suffering for it for a month or so, you're just gonna
Drop dead. Yeah.
you know it's kill over.
Plan.
Hey, I can't blame you, man. That shit hurts.
I'll just be like, all right, stick a fork in me, I'm done.
Where are you at? Come here, you. Excuse me. Sorry.
Hiccups, huh?
It's a little hot. That's a weirdly. That's how I burp.
That is weird.
It's weird. I know. I've been told that my entire life.
What? Who? Weird? No.
Is that too loud and intrusive into our stream?
Darth was asking, what's your BA in, Don?
Criminal justice.
Criminal justice. Darth says, my daughter is German Shepherd. Don, you're blessed with a man to have 2 daughters. Darth said that.
Two.
He's got a son, too.
Yeah, 2 daughters and a very young male. Very young.
Pour my brush water out. One thing, always get people. I see other people like to start doing like the customized streams. They tell people like they need to buy all this expensive equipment. No, you don't. You don't need to buy all the expensive stuff to customize figures. I buy cheap brushes. I don't buy these expensive pots to clean my brushes with. I buy wax sculpting tools for $10. Anybody tells you need to buy all this expensive stuff to customize action figures, you don't. Get you a Dremel tool, a few cheap sculpting tools, get you some brush packs. You can get those like $8-10 packs from Amazon. Get those nail art brushes. All that stuff's very affordable.
All right, I'm back. I got my giant glass of whiskey. It's tea. It's tea.
Tea. That's tea. I got 4 degrees. We got 2 associate's degrees, a bachelor's, and a master's.
Bachelor's? No, I tapped out early with just a 2-year degree.
When I was doing my associates, they do like a fine arts degree, like which is you got general studies and associates in general studies. You can actually just take a few more credits and get like 2 2-year degrees. I got one in fine arts. Then I went and got a bachelor's in science in digital media, a master's in digital media. Undergraduate, I focused more on 3D modeling, what Kana's done now, and I was certified in Maya. Now I can make import a sphere because I haven't used it in 20 years.
Oh, it's changed a lot.
Oh yeah. You don't use those programs constantly, you get lost. I have a master's in science in digital media. That's my highest level I got. Darth was asking what my master's was in. So I thought it was always funny, like my old boss, before I got transferred to the new department, when the woman left that was the head of the old department that I was in, that wouldn't let me transfer to the department that I do most of my work for, she'd have me have to justify why their graphic designer needed Adobe Suite every year. Are you kidding?
Jesus. I need a little pokey poke. Give me a poke. Thank you.
Dum dee dee dum dow.
You know, I have these really good tweezers that I never use ever, never, ever, because they're really good and I don't want to hurt them.
They were, Darth. They were. My mom only got to see me graduate my associates before she passed away. My dad got to see me graduate both my bachelor's and master's before he passed.
I have a couple Masters of the Universe.
Oh, I bought those. I bought those from you.
No, just some of them.
You don't have any more. I am the master. Check that again. I don't think so. Had Chinese for supper, and it's like, it tastes good, but never quite agrees with me.
Precision my butt.
That's what I heard. There we go.
I hate it. Well, let's see what the girl thinks about it.
Okay. Now.
I woke up earlier today.
That's good.
So I can actually go to bed.
I like it when I wake up.
That early morning. In the morning. When you're laying in bed, staring at the ceiling is terrible. Which, when I say I stayed up late, what I mean to say is I stayed up till like 10 past midnight. Yeah, I know. Them's rookie numbers, right?
That's in Canada, those things where, like, if you don't go to sleep before get enough sleep, you're killing yourself. Shows the guy watching it.
If you're still awake past 11. Is that what it said?
Yeah, something like that. It shows that guy watching that video at 3 a.m. I think I sent it to you around about that time.
It's my early mornings is the
Ken and I are going to sleep when you're getting up.
Yes. I keep threatening the boy with getting up when I get up. He wants that Minecraft meal from McDonald's. And he has been driving us absolute mad asking for it. Problem is that it's sold out across the board. Every McDonald's surrounding us. I thought about buying it the other day when I was at work and just give him all the stuff out of it. But it was like twice as expensive as what I was wanting to pay.
A Happy Meal?
It's not. It's an adult Happy Meal. I did get the sauce, the neither fire sauce, whatever. That's just spicy. He's like, I want it. I want to try it. And I'm like, no, I don't think you do. I mean, it's not like compromising me or anything, but it's about 3 levels over anything he's able to eat. And it's weird that they would make something that spicy knowing kids would want it.
They don't like kids. Hey, McDonald's did take out all the playgrounds and everything of it, and so the kids can't have fun no more. But McDonald's was a kids' restaurant at one point in time. Now they're like, nah, we hate those little small humans. Let's give them some like atomic hot sauce.
We know who got the money.
This I get back to working on Steel Valkyrie. Gotta do a lot of sculpting on the legs and the arms. Torso's pretty well done. You got the project I can't work on stream over here too. I gotta work on.
Oh, yes. That which we shall not speak of. I opened the window.
It's turned out not too shabby.
Oh, I'm sorry. I was talking to the cat.
Me too.
They really like that open window.
That they do.
I'm not sure why.
It's because it's like the window. We must go out the window.
Man, these animals ain't allowed to escape. They do way too much emotional heavy lifting in this family.
They're like, help us. We've seen things. I think I see like people like telling people how to do the washes and stuff. I don't know why, but they said like let your washes dry before you start taking it off. It's like that's what makes it harder. Do what's wet. Just wipe off the excess. Much easier.
Uh-oh. I really need to find a place to sew this patch on. It's too cute. So I posted the statue. I figured in case so that you know, people wouldn't get too awful bored with, you know, just sewing stuff all day every day.
Yes. Which same content gets posted over and over. It does. People get tired of seeing it because I know it's definitely a decline in like the Mammoth Warriors.
But it's not even gonna hit my average. And it's 100% like followers. But I didn't really have any hashtags I could put on it, you know.
All right, man.
Yeah, I put that one on there.
McFarlane.
Did put that one on there. And McFarlane statues. Oh, Reebok sent me an email telling me I crushed it. It's about time someone recognized me for how I deal with the cans when I'm done with them.
I don't think you crush it.
I also have this one I want to put on somewhere.
Oh, nice.
But I don't know where.
Then we'll know.
Let me look up a picture of Solarian so I get an idea.
Oh. Another one, huh?
This just looks like a baby shoe.
What you said last time? I thought you said you were going to start over.
I think you should go ahead and finish it and print out like 5 or 6 of them and put them on the plunderling.
I don't have any plunderlings.
Yeah, I know, but I have every single one they've ever made ever. And trust me when I tell you, it's whimsical enough. Poor plunderlings, there's not really a creating community around them. Like, you can go to the Cabal and get pretty much anything you want. Heads, chests, kinks, tabards, flags. But the plunderlings, there's not really anybody making anything for them. Corner of the mark.
Hi ho. Oh.
Do you think I just ironed that on?
Hmm.
A little ironing board fit inside my sleeve here. Yeah.
No idea.
I guess I need to see where it actually lays.
I'll be right back.
I'm promising. It's about 2 fingers down. Oh, yeah. Oh, it'll be my pillow. Playing Doom Eternal today. My wife was watching me, and she's like, "This shit's so hard. I don't know how I can barely watch you play it. I don't know how you're playing it."
I haven't played anything in a while.
Well, I am usually fairly laid back on my gaming. It's not anything anywhere as harsh as Doom, but Doom is fun. I don't think I ever really beat the first one either. Not the first one, mind you, but the one that came out like a couple years ago.
I haven't played anything new in a long time.
I wonder if my little iron here will get anywhere near hot enough.
SDA just dropped the first family of the day.
Family, 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 family.
Nice. Oh, iron board.
One pin over right there.
That's rough. So the ink kind of bled onto this thing. You can still kind of see it. So it's a
Look like an inkjet, like a press stencil or something.
yeah.
Transfer.
Very few of those things you buy nowadays are anything other than heat transfer. That's no good. Although I'd be lying if I told you I didn't see that coming.
I sent you those pictures.
Oh, I have them.
Yeah.
They're saved on my phone. I just got to pull them up and look at them. I appreciate it.
I thought you meant to send them to you again.
No. I just need to pull them up on my phone so I can look at them.
Not dark brown.
No.
It is dark brown though.
You said a dark brown?
That's what this paint is.
Oh. Let me say, wasn't it supposed to be gray?
The Cape for Solarian is gray. We were talking about doing one similar to what's that the Mexico one with the skull black grid. You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, the Dark Nocturnal one.
There you go. That dude. Got the piece in front of the chest, but just make it a little smaller than with the real short collar.
Yep. I don't remember. Sorry, I was bending some metal.
That body out of the way. Ragnar Arts is here. Says hello there. Hello, sir.
Hello.
Roll that beautiful bean footage. Wait, what? Wrong show.
Nope, that's a project for another day.
What I think about these arms. I'll take them apart for a good wash them. Speaking of, let's check these. Sure if they're all good.
Hello, Gary.
So, think about airbrushing the ivory color onto the tusk on this one. The previous versions, I've always brush painted it. I think if I just mask it off and airbrush would be easier. Don't have to be precise because I want to leave the base of the tusk black. And masking it. Going to overlap into the black a little more.
Hello, don't think I haven't forgotten about you messing up that road down there.
Calm down. A bunch of guns.
My wife, ladies and gentlemen.
Fucking dog was a tippy tap.
Need for small tape. Ah! Just trying to pick it up by the center, and I lifted the cover completely off. Comes to masking tape, I highly recommend this Tamiya. You can get different twists. You don't get the bleed of like blue painter's tape, and you don't have to worry about it ripping the paint off what you're painting on too.
I also highly recommend the Tamiya masking tape.
Mm-hmm. Good stuff.
It holds to the figure too.
Holds to the figure, you don't get the bleed, and plus it won't rip your paint off.
What more could you ask him for?
Bart says, I work at a body shop. I use tape we use on cars. Best part is it's free when the boss isn't looking. LOL. The stuff that you got in the body shops, I'm sure, is really good too. You don't want to bleed them. Definitely on a high-end paint job. That's all I need is a mask. I don't need to do the back of the head. If I have a huge mishap, I don't think I'm going to any paint there because I'm going to be brushing people that way, that way. Yeah. That should be alright. As soon as I said that, I'm going to put other people in the back.
Well, let me look at those pictures while I'm contemplating.
On his stick.
What body was he going on?
What now?
What body was he going on again?
Well, it's the kind of the suited the Red Skull body, and the green suit. So I resculpted.
Oh, wonderful. I have a Red Skull.
Kind of that, but it's not. But that should work.
I'm not gonna say I'm super worried about the collar, but
Don't worry about. Just make the collar like Dr. Nocturnal's, where it's a short collar. You can be wider, because actually the neck that I used has a sculpted on collar that I painted. So you can just do like a little flip up, like the Nocturnal guy. That would work fine. That would actually work perfect.
the little flip up like the Doc Nocturnal has.
Yeah. That little pop, little short collar that he's got, Dr. Nocturnal. I guess I could get these arms apart because I thought it was later than what it is. We've only been on one for an hour and 20. SDA's going to the dog park, so we'll be back soonish. If I take these apart though, they're going to be wet and I can't do a wash on them, but I'm going to take them apart.
Well, that should be fun.
I thought Maisie is getting her adult dog mark. She don't sound like a puppy barking anymore. What is she now? Like nine or 10 months old now. And what did it hard? Oh, right in front of me. Snake would have bit me. I took this outer stomper piece and extended it. Resculpt.
Never mind. It's going to hit average. It's at 20 right now, so that's about my average.
I got to turn my computer up or something here. I can't hardly hear you.
Is it my fan? How am I gonna do this? If I just did a sock. But how would I connect it to the cape? Oh. I can just do it over the top of the... Of course. Ain't nothing never easy. Well, so actually, don't have a pattern. If that would be better. Oh. This one's okay, but it looks extravagantly too big.
Did you guys see this?
Yes, I did. That's fantastic.
It's
We can barely hear you.
like a
Oh,
Is that practical effects or is that
no, that's real. So yes, that's practical effects. There's a $3 atomizer off of Amazon.
there you go.
It was kind of fun.
I love it. Oh. I love it a lot. I'm a huge fan of the practical stuff. I have gotten to where I want to downvote every time I see some AI or
Yeah.
Photoshop on toy photographer.
These popped apart. So we might have to wait till Wednesday. Oh, not Wednesday, Thursday. What days do we stream? I forget.
Sunday,
And I'll be right back.
Monday, and sometimes why? Thursday. Did you stream last Thursday? This last Thursday?
This week, Thursday?
Yeah, this week Thursday?
I don't think so.
Like a few days ago Thursday?
Yeah, I don't think so. I think he went away. He muted himself.
I was babysitting my wife. I thought we didn't. I thought we streamed on my work when I got to work the next day. I'm so confused.
I think we'll stream this week.
Yes, we'll do a Whip It Thursday this week. But I did do a stream on Thursday, but it was for the Batmobile. I was going to do it on Tuesday, but my Jeep broke down on Tuesday and I didn't feel like doing it on Tuesday. It's going to be a few $1,000 repair bill. I'm pretty sure the motor needs rebuilt.
I'm vaguely excited. I think this will work out well.
Sweet.
Man, what's wrong with my scissors? The things are supposed to be sharp until I die. Maybe they were just dirty. Stranger things have been known to happen.
Yeah, I think there's a Netflix series about that. There's a different subject. What? The sector said very cool diorama can. It is very much indeed. I liked it on your Instagram and on the Discord.
I'd be proud of it if I was you.
Very proud. It's turned out fantastic, dude.
He may not be listening to it.
I was thinking about
Something else?
putting some torches on it. Like, maybe
I'll get ready to come, Mr. Lee.
here.
And you say you never finish anything, and now you're wanting to add more to it.
Yeah. Well, now you know why.
Perfection is the enemy of completion.
I don't like that kind of attack. I feel attacked. How about you, Ken? Do you feel attacked?
Yeah, I don't think this is a safe space anymore.
Option is the enemy decision. Which, you know, I tend to agree more with that because when I go to a restaurant, I want like 5 things on the menu, but all 5 things are spectacular. When I go and the menu got like 40, 50 things on it, I'm like, oh boy, here we go.
And away we go.
There was a psychological study about that. Oh, crap.
Although there is this restaurant that I go to called Ray's Aztecas, and it's got like 100 things on the menu, but I'm telling you right now, I haven't tried everything on the menu, but everything that I have tried has been worth rebuying. Gooch stuff. No, oh my god.
Oh my god. What's wrong with your face?
Well, I ain't about to redraw that. We're just gonna change the thread.
Ah,
Doesn't sound like me.
When texture stamps go wrong.
it wasn't the texture stamp, it was the smoothing.
Mm.
It smooths through the geometry to other parts of the geometry that I didn't want messed with.
I almost messaged you the other day with an enormous ask.
Who, me?
Yeah,
What you need?
I ultimately decided not to, but
What do you need?
you know that giant skeleton that I bought
Uh-huh.
that I love so much and I've been putting so much time in? I keep breaking it.
Oh,
Yeah, I was wondering if you could like scan it up and make a file out of it so it can be reprinted.
fix it.
Yes.
How's it breaking? Can you show me?
I broke the neck off of it where the head goes on it. You know, the little ball. It broke smooth off. So I drilled it and pinned it, put it back, and I broke 2 ribs off of it. It also has a mean lean in it. It's got scoliosis of the spine. He also has this problem with his joints, where like it's like one leg is longer than the other, but it could also be attributed to the scoliosis, I suppose.
Yeah.
And I don't know. He's just real brittle, real fragile. I think it was produced many years ago.
Sounds like the type of resin they used too. It didn't age well.
Resins nowadays are a lot better.
Mm-hmm.
Send me some pictures. I'll tell you what I think.
I mean, if you like, I'll send you the whole thing.
That sounds like a commitment, though. After I say send
I'll send you I'll send you a thing so that you can ship it back to me. You know, one of those little stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Just retape it.
So all you have to do is stick it on there and be like, oh, that's a no for me, dog. But yeah, I'll take some pictures of it. Send them your way.
I mean, it almost sounds like I need to remodel the whole thing.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just really the material. You may have to like straighten up its spine, but there's also a segment. Like you cut it to put a joint in there, and there may be some like misalignment. But I was gonna wait till after I got back from Legion's Con to see if there was more of them there. Don't need to hassle you with it if I can just re-get it. A better quality one.
How's it gonna be a better quality one if Can's not making it?
That is true. I trust the Canon.
I might be
Sector-
slow, but typically what I put out is good quality.
Sector's got at Don. He is the most well-informed person I have worked with. He knows his prices and don't try to ship him something ninja style. He gets alerts. Don should be a postal inspector.
I'm sorry, what?
It's like he's anytime we mail something to you, like we'll try to do it for a surprise. You always contact us like, do you mail me something?
Oh yeah, I got like 3 apps that forewarn me if something's coming to my house.
Dum, dum, dum.
There's sneaky.
You see that dark gray area? That dark gray area is masked. You see how it's screwed up my topology?
Yep.
It's not supposed to mess with it if it's masked.
Ninjas. They're after me.
Ooh, I call that good enough. Ooh.
But the only way you can get something downtown film, not knowing beforehand, you hand deliver it.
Yep. The only way to sneak it up to me. I'm all the time taking pictures of stuff and sending it to the wife. I'm like, you know what this is? My poor wife is oblivious. She's like, I don't know. I ordered some stuff, but it shouldn't be coming in yet.
That's when you get to my age, you'll just get to the point like, I ordered something?
I'm still worried about people coming after me.
Yeah.
For no reason. I know, I'm pretty sure it's for no reason, but I can't help it. It's something I can't turn off.
Probably a good thing to do. Or not be able to do.
Get shot at once or twice, you know, it's hard to unhook yourself from that.
You're like, ninjas. They're after me. The opening of that Chuck Norris movie. Ninjas. They're after me.
I am not familiar with that.
What? In your job, I figured you would know all about that.
About ninjas coming after me?
No, getting shot at.
No. Yeah, well.
It's a dangerous.
That's not far from the truth.
Mm-hmm.
No one's coming to save you.
Nope.
I mean, I'm not paranoid with like, oh, my weapon under here. Nothing like that. You know, it ain't like that Thomas Jane Punisher. Oh, he had his house rigged up.
Or you're just saying that to.
Although, I must admit, the way he had his house rigged up was pretty cool.
Loose collector in the house. Hello, hello, sir. It's actually an original character I created. So I got an evil one and a good one. They're species called Tundrans, and mix of Hulk and Ursa Major and Sasquatch and Rhino parts. Working on cannons. Sculpted one of the head sculpts for it, and I got another two that I'm working on. It's all part of the comic book storyline I'm working on.
All part of the plan.
Yep. This one still needs dry brushed and detailing put on it. I just put the wash on it earlier tonight. Thank you for stopping by, checking it out. But I've got a ton of your figures.
I changed out my needle, and I must say, I'm very pleased.
The hero character, the one I just showed, is called Bruton. The other one is Dragon. The dragon one's going to have a robotic arm on one side. What I'm working on here.
I mean, also, that's why I don't typically send tracking numbers, because I just assume everybody else is overly paranoid like me and are aware that stuff is coming to their house.
I got the mail app, the informed mail app.
Yeah, that's arguably the best one that I have, but it's not the only one. I used to have the PayPal one, but that one is very invasive. I wound up getting rid of it.
Knew too much of your business, did it?
Yeah, it wants too much of your business. In which, you know, to get everything, it really has to get into your business. So, I mean, I understand, but I would just rather have like 5 different emails.
Oh. Talking about a good bot with Loose Cat Collector was in the chat right then. Talking about a good body for Bruton for Sasquatch.
Oh,
Their Sasquatch figures are going to be monstrously big.
yeah, about the werewolf, but I'm not sure about the. Might be too much. I keep seeing those pictures of that Rocketeer, and I'm not gonna lie, I really, really want that thing. But skinny budget this year.
Mm-hmm.
So maybe next year.
Check your phone right quick. Just sent you something.
Also, need a Emma Frost.
Oh yeah, their figure works out great for an Emma Frost body.
No. I'll take the Marvel Legends one. It's just gonna go on the Iron Man shelf, because he married her.
Yeah. Check your phone for a sec.
I have a spot for. All picked out, and I hope that
I've gotten all their loose collectors chaos. Well, you keep wanting to call it chaos comics, Coffin Comics figures. Except for I didn't get the variants, but I got their base figures.
right. I can't put into words how excited I am for the Grendel figure.
Yeah,
That is probably going to be my figure of the year, without a doubt.
it looks
It is
fantastic.
something that I have wanted for so long. I've made like 2 customs. Deeply want one of those figures. I had my buddy make up a weapon for me, the whole 9 yards.
Mm-hmm. I heard he did really good with that weapon too.
Just Jay's also he keeps posting promo pictures of it. He's nearly as excited as I am. That I can't think if I have anything else on pre-order.
I ended up did get the Maximum Spider-Man.
Oh, I did. I got the note on that. It's in my pile of loot, but I'm waiting on the Grendel to hit before
Yeah.
I ship it.
I went to ship my pile of loot. I had Red Sonja sitting in there because I want to see the difference between it. So from what I look from the pictures alone, I think Loose Collector's Red Sonja is better. It looks a lot better. The skin tone better. The overall sculpt looks nicer. I think. Do what now?
What are we talking about versus the Frazetta girls?
No, the Boss Fight Studios Red Sonja versus Loose Collector's Red Sonja.
Oh, yes. Loose Collector has absolutely got boss fight beat out. I think he has Frazetta girls beat out too.
Yeah. The boss fight is kind of plain.
Their knees are ugly.
Yeah.
I think Loose has got the market cornered right now.
I'm looking forward to. They showed like a one of their early prototype stages, like a variant of Lady Death they're going to be doing with like these huge like ornate like angel wing type things. With a Reaper, really cool Reaper Sai.
Yeah, he's got the wings from the demon chick, right?
Yeah, it's only a different set of wings for Lady Death.
Yeah, well, a precedent, Yeah.
Which they got the not the executive rec, the Dynamite girls too, with Vampirella and Purgatory, which Purgatory used to be part of the same stable as characters as Lady Death, but she got sold off when Chaos Comics was bankrupt, filing bankruptcy. They sold off a lot of their characters as assets.
I bet that's hard to do.
Yep. Well, the one they wanted to keep was Lady Death. I'll say like another one, hard one for them to sell off was Evil Ernie, because I think Evil Ernie is based on the owner of Chaos Comics. He had
at ZoloCon, when I went over there, they had I couldn't help but smile. They had an Evil Ernie, the smiley, the psychotic button.
Mm-hmm.
They had a little replica of that thing. I couldn't help but smile when I saw it. I had that. I think I still have that thing. Hang on, let me see. I think I still got that thing.
Oh yeah, the Blood Wolf, the Liefeld collection figures. I'm waiting. I'm hoping they announce their next Liefeld figures can be Prophet. I didn't read Blood Wolf. I didn't read Cabot's book. He was in, but I did read Prophet. It just stinks that Liefeld don't own some of his most iconic characters now, though. That's why Cannon was making Bad Rock feet cut earlier.
I do. Look, there he is right there.
Oh, nice.
I can't remember where I got him from or how long ago I got him. But
He showed on screen. Cannon changed over screens to look at it, and it's off screen now. Can you show the pin again?
Oh, nice. That's fun.
Yes. I was young. I think I was in my teens when I got that.
Cool.
I've had it forever and a day. It's magnetic. Got something white on his leg right here.
I got it ready for primer other than masking it back off.
Man, oh man. Talk about memory lane.
Mm-hmm.
Was in my old lockbox.
Somebody talking about memory lane. Somebody sent me a question on like a custom I made like 14 years ago. Or 11 or it might have been 11 years ago. Or 12. I don't know. It was a long time ago. He asked me like, what'd you use for the part? I didn't think about that.
What'd you use for this? Your guess is as good as mine, buddy.
Well, especially too, like back in the day, I was doing a little bit of commission work. The guy sent me he was bad to send me like a great guy, but he was bad to send me like somebody else's custom. Somebody started and kind of wrecked. I'd have to fix it. I was explaining to him like, just tell me what you want. It's easier for me to start fresh than to fix someone else's. I don't like doing that either. Going after someone else than having to redo the work. It's I don't like doing that. The guy was back then, like they would like a lot of like people would like try to copy like famous customizers at the time's work and sell it on eBay. And that's what he did. Somebody tried to like reproduce one of Raybot's customs. One of his more famous ones, Miss Marvel. And they did a rough job at it. It turned out beautiful when it's done.
It's not good at all.
You don't know one of the head sculpts I use for it.
That iron away marker. It was black. When I ironed it away, it turned white.
Weird.
So it didn't iron away.
Well, I'm gonna go wash this and I'm gonna head on off to bed.
Yeah, I think I'm heading that way here soon.
Oh, we're past the 2-hour mark. No wonder. Well, let's just wrap down the show before you go. We just call it night.
Okie dokie.
Everybody in the chat, thank you again for coming out and hanging out with us tonight. It's always a pleasure. And we're always glad to help out anybody wanting to learn customizing. Feel free to ask questions. If you want to join the Discord, we can all talk offline there as well. I'm debating about doing a Batmobile build on Tuesday because I got another box in. So we're definitely doing a WIP IT Thursday. So anyway, you all have a good night. Thank you, Mr. Don, Mr. Cannon.
Absolutely. My pleasure.
Have a good evening, guys.
Good night.
Take care.